Twitch, in which I am streaming all of my content that would have been on the main channel while I'm still in limbo. But welcome, guys. As usual, please make sure you are subscribed if you're not already. This is Living with Lucy. I'm here talking about anything that I find interesting. And right now, I want to talk about the Tesla Q1 earnings for 2023 and really just like a really wild day in the markets. At least really wild for a lot of the stocks that I have my money in. For those of you guys that have been watching for a while, I am more of just a go by my feelings type of trader. I wouldn't call myself specifically day trader or swing trader or long-term hodler. I just kind of go with the flow, whatever it is that I'm interested in, I'll go ahead and purchase. I definitely started to purchase meme stocks, I feel like, in 2021. That's kind of when I first began. And as always, never financial advice. Do your own DD, entertainment purposes only on my channel. I wouldn't recommend it. It's just something that I have done since, I guess, 2021. And I've grown to be comfortable with it. It's very dangerous. And if you saw what happened today with like Bed Bath & Beyond, that's what I mean by it's dangerous. So Bed Bath & Beyond, around April 14th, I think it was around the time when it hit its like all-time low from all the news that you're hearing about them trying their best to kind of still stay in line with everything and not go bankrupt and disappear. From hearing all of that and their price reductions, I think somebody said that they went to like a Bed Bath & Beyond recently and it was like down 60%. I forget if it's in the state of California. But either way, Bed Bath & Beyond has just kind of been not doing well for the longest time. And on April 14th or around like the beginning of this month, you could have purchased Bed Bath & Beyond for like their most recent low at about 23 cents. And today it hit a high of 56 cents. So really you could have 100% increased your original investment had you invested at 23 cents. But it's not easy because how would you have known that that was actually the bottom? I did not know that that was the bottom. So I have been purchasing Bed Bath & Beyond, unfortunately, since it hit its previous bottom at around $1. And then I averaged down again around like 70 cents. And then obviously when it went down to like 23 cents, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm going to buy more. So I ended up getting rid of a chunk. So I bought it on two accounts. I bought it on my Webull account and my Robinhood. And for those of you guys that are interested in getting those apps and getting some free stocks on the way, these companies right now are doing a special promotion. On Webull, you can get up to 12 free stocks. And on Webull, you can get 12 free stocks. On MOOMOO, another app, you can get up to 15 free stocks. So for those of you guys that are interested in free stocks, definitely check out my YouTube link under my description. You'll be able to find all of those referral links if you want to go through me and hopefully get some free stocks, get some good ones. But either way, it's been really rough, but I'm happy that I was able to buy Bed Bath & Beyond and luckily make a little bit of money in these wild roller coaster ride days. But it's insane because right after I cashed out today, everything was up. Everything was up like, I think about 50% on the week. And then now after hours, I saw it drop like 20%. So it's just insane. Absolutely crazy. I'll be right back. We're going to talk about Tesla, but let me just make myself a coffee. Welcome to whoever is in here. I have to get my Nespresso machine started. I don't know why Nespresso machines, like, they don't always just stay on, I guess. I have to always restart it every like 10 minutes if I forget to make my coffee. I hope it's not lagging too much for my stream today. All right, there we go. That is the sound of my coffee being made. So Tesla today, Q1 earnings, 2023. I think the market expected it to either go up 6% or like downward 6%. And I think now we're obviously closer to the down 6% because we were at over 180 bucks. And last I looked at it, we're at around 173 bucks. That actually makes me happy because I want to pick up more Tesla stock. I'm just kind of scared because as it continues to drop in price, I don't know where, how low this thing can go to. I personally don't believe we're going to go down to like $100 again, like we were once at in the end of 2022. I'm not scared about Tesla getting down to $100. If it goes to $100, I'll sell more things just to buy more Tesla. But that's just me, not financial advice for you. Hold on. My coffee is done. Sorry, I'm gonna get, oh, you know what? I'm gonna try and drink it. We had this conversation on one of my other live streams talking about how some girl just drinks like black coffee in the morning. Or I shouldn't say girl, she's a woman. 40, this lady in her 40s just drinks like, I don't know, black coffee in the morning, and supposedly she looks like she's 18. So I'm gonna attempt to do this and drink more black coffee. Let me get myself a little straw. I need to start buying little mini straws. Like, how do people drink coffee out of these like tiny little things? I'm just gonna hold it. It's really hot. Actually, I'll give it a second. But Tesla didn't do well today. Obviously, people are selling off right now, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that Elon Musk says so himself, that right now, even though there's not, so Tesla sales is not like in question. There's tons of people that are interested in purchasing Tesla stock. Purchasing Tesla cars. But right now he's pretty much just saying that, and I think he's tweeted about this too, like there's articles written about it, where basically Elon Musk just comes out and he says that people just don't have enough money right now to buy these cars. But there's not really a demand problem. Like if people had the money and basically if they could afford it, they'd be buying. So he's there giving out all those price cuts. And we know that the Model Y, I believe, is the more popular version, and Model Y and Model 3 just continues to get cut in pricing. And I believe like this is something that's been happening since like beginning of 2023, right? And who knows, maybe he'll continue to do it, just judging on, what's happening with the market. I'm not surprised personally, and this is not just because, I'm biased and I like Elon Musk, but I think that as a very intelligent businessman, he is making the right calls. Like, who would go ahead and price down if you did not need to, right? So I really do believe that he did what he had to do for Tesla and to price down everything, price down the cars. And he knows that possibly this could mean, what we're seeing right now, which is obviously the stock dropping right now. We could possibly see it drop more later in the week. I hope people come to realize that this is a company that's more ahead of the curve. Or shall I say Elon Musk is more ahead of the curve, right? Like he's the one who people doubted and was like, why are you cutting off all of these employees from Twitter, right? When he took over. People just doubt him and they figure out all these ways. But then everybody just ends up copying him. So to be honest, I feel like right now, we're seeing all of these price cuts with like Tesla Model Y, Tesla Model 3. But guess what? If he's going to go ahead and do price cuts, you really think that all of these other companies are going to have a wonderful time selling their cars at the exact same price that they were selling at, let's say, last year? I don't think so. He obviously did his DD and figured out what needs to be done and what prices needs to be sold at in order to make the most amount of money, or at least that's just my personal opinion on what I think he's doing. So I'm not worried about him, and if anything, this just gives me more hope in Tesla because I feel like he's actually staying ahead of the curve instead of behind it. But yeah, with that being said, it's gonna be an interesting week. Let me know down in the comment section below if you feel like this means that we could possibly see Tesla back at the $150 range. But for me right now, I've grabbed some. I'm good. I'll wait and see, if this thing goes down for like another couple of weeks, what will happen. If we drop to like probably closer to 150, I'm down to buy more. I don't think it's going to go to 100, but if it goes to 100, I'll probably be selling some crypto for that. But speaking of crypto, also had like a downturn. Dogecoin was down today. Ethereum, I believe, is under 2K right now. Really, the market's just kind of wishy-washy. AMC surprisingly stayed up and did pretty well. I'm actually shocked, but I kind of just, as I updated on my OnlyFans page and also on my Patreon page. So for those of you guys that are interested in seeing my trades, I do update some, not all of them, on my Patreon for a subscription on the To The Moon tier. So either $20 a month, or you can pay $3 per unlocking of my trade whenever I decide to post it on my OnlyFans page. So feel free to check those out if you haven't already. As usual, smash the like button, and thank you all for coming into the stream. And yeah, so I hope that we see more of like a positive bull run in blue chip stocks and also the meme stocks and smaller companies as well. A lot of people, like if we think back to the beginning, honestly, like even February, March of this year, people were still in talks of how like things are all going to turn around in June. I don't know if you guys remember that. But basically, there's a lot of hope in things looking better closer to June. So we'll see. I forget if like statistically is April generally like a good month for the stock market. I think it was September that wasn't good, if I'm correct. But I think April might have been okay. Well, tax season and all. Hold on. Let me drop this coffee. It's very hard. This is actually the perfect temperature right now. Thank you. Hi there, DH69 on TikTok. Welcome to you folks. Sorry, I didn't get to. I'm trying to let go of my coffee so I can click into the YouTube chat. But thank you all for those of you guys that have smashed the like button on TikTok and YouTube. Hold on. All right, I'll go back to my coffee, but that was good. Hi there, Ziggy, welcome, and Dizzle. It's crazy how Elon, a CEO of a company, would say it as it is. No other company would dare, sorry, I have to click in and out of it, would dare affect their own sales. I bought Tupperware stock like an ape. Stefan says, I hope you sold your BBBY at 41 somewhere. So again, not going to share my exact price on here, but don't worry about my BBBY. I did take out profit from it from one of my accounts, like I said, because I bought early. But I am still losing money on one of my accounts for BBBY. So feel free, as usual, to check out my Patreon or my OnlyFans if you guys want to see my exact trades. But I was very lucky on my, I guess, BBBY AMC trades. Lately, the meme stonks have been pretty good to me. Or I just got very, very lucky. But I did hold on, I think, to my AMC position a lot longer than I expected to. And I think right now I'm just moving away from the meme stocks to go into the blue chip stocks, which is something that I often do. Like I kind of go back and forth on that. But for me, really, it's just any stocks that I'm interested in. I feel like everyone has their own style. And for me, my way of trading is usually to get in on anything that I feel like shouldn't have been price dropped so hard, like Tesla for today. So we'll see what happens, but let's read an article together about this whole Q1 earnings slide. So this one's from investors.com. Tesla earnings slide as big price cuts / profit margins below floor. Investors aren't happy. Again, it's just a very basic headline. Of course, investors aren't going to be happy with their stock moving down and the price cuts. But again, I feel like this is one of those things where people don't see the bigger picture. They're just kind of like, oh, price cuts means the cars are selling for less money, means this is bad. You know, like Tesla's going to make less money. Elon's not being smart about this. But again, nobody would be this dumb. Like nobody who's a billionaire, literally like wealthiest person in the world, or one of the wealthiest person, I'm actually not sure if he actually is the richest person right now, but you would not price cut something if it wasn't necessary. And if you've ever run like a small business and whatnot, people like discounts. I don't know. I feel like this is actually going to work for Elon Musk than more so than it would against it. But anyways, this article says Tesla reported a big first quarter earning decline Wednesday night while revenue missed views. The global EV giant's profit margin falling below 20% as the company has committed to a price slashing strategy. Tesla stock stumbled late after falling during regular trading Wednesday. Estimates analysts predicted Q1 earnings of 85 cents per share, a nearly 20% drop compared to last year. Wall Street forecasts revenue growing 26% to $23.73 billion. Results Tesla reported revenue increasing 24% to 23.33 billion with EPS of 85 cents, a 20% decline compared to 2022. And if you really like, just go, you could Google this yourself. You could see that this is like one of the years that basically Tesla wasn't making nearly as much money if we're going to compare to like June 2022. Where like EPS obviously was beat by like 26.86%. To this time in March, we only had EPS beat by 0.18%, which is honestly pretty devastating to look at in comparison to the previous years. But again, you can't take previous like nearly pandemic era years, I feel like, to compare to what's happening with the world right now. And I mean, let's just be real here. Things are still very, very rocky. Like, as hard as the Fed is trying to bring down inflation, we don't have it close to 2 to 3%, right? Or actually, they're not giving up and to try to bring it to 2 to 3%. They're aiming for still around 2% inflation. So good luck with that. The EV company's total gross profit came in at 4.5 billion, with Tesla's profit gross margin at 19.3% down. Care about this part. Meanwhile, the Cybertruck remains on track to again the current Tesla models. Like, I think they're beautiful, especially Model X. If I had like unlimited money, I'd probably be buying a. The first quarter was around 46,850 according to FactSet estimates. That's down from 51,400 in the fourth quarter and 51,000 a year ago. Elon Musk's Tesla reported record Q1 deliveries earlier in the month thanks to vehicle price cuts and a new tax credit. Oh, what the heck? I'm going to remove you. Put user in timeout. What? Hold on, give me 1 second. I have to get rid of someone who is being disrespectful on my YouTube. On a weekly chart, Tesla stock has formed a cup with handle, base with a 207.89 buy point, according to MarketSmith analysts. However, the daily chart shows a tighter handle entry, 200.76. Both entries are below the 200-day moving average, which can be a warning sign. Another possibility is if Tesla stock breaks above the 50-day line on earnings, offering an early entry with a little room to the 200-day. What's up with the U.S. tax credits? Tesla's recent Inflation Reduction Act, 7,531st, that vehicle eligible for the full 7 amounts of components from North America and critical mineral source in the U.S. Battery components requirements will be eligible for a 3,700 tax credit. The battery criteria goes into effect on April 18th. On Monday, the U.S. Treasury Department released its list of vehicles that qualify for the full 7,500 tax credit. The Tesla Model 3 contains a battery from China. Tesla Model 3 page on the website has its banner informing EV shoppers they are eligible for a tax credit up to $7,500. The Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive is eligible for a $3,750 tax credit. The Model 3 performance trim qualifies for the full $7,500. All of Tesla's Model Y vehicles also qualify for the $7,500 tax credit, which is great. Jonas wrote Monday, some investors may wonder how much of the first quarter volume is a pull forward as consumers take advantage of the current tax credit. Quote, our working assumption is that Tesla will continue its price cut campaign to ensure their vehicles come in cheaper than their competitors who do qualify for the IRA benefits, the Morgan Stanley analyst wrote. Anyways, guys, let's check out how much Tesla is right now. Let me pull up Tesla. What? Diamond Hand says they still have my $100 deposit. Oh, you're waiting for your Cybertruck. Nice. I'm not even on that list. I'm just literally going to wait until hopefully it's in store and I can go and actually step in, give it a test drive. So very pumped to see that. Ooh. Bed Bath & Beyond dropped a lot. Now currently down to 35 cents from the highs of 50 something earlier today. And Tesla is still in the red, of course. That's okay. I just hope we can get into the green. either by next week or possibly the end of this week if we hear something good happening. I think it's hilarious that it's April 19th right now, or April 20th right now. Wait, what day is it today? It's April 19th. Sorry. Overall, that is Elon Musk. Tesla is down. We are down how much? Obviously in the day, but at 172 in the month, we're down 4% in the last 3 months. So still up, need to drop down and lose all of those gains in the last 3 months. And I personally don't think that that is going to happen. Hi there, Scott. Happy 420 Eve. Yes. It's so crazy how fast time moves. Like all the 420s that I spent with you guys on live streams is hilarious. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be wiped out of the 3-month gains because the last 3 months were pretty, I think, important. And a lot of the reasoning behind a lot of these stocks moving up, in my opinion, including Tesla and also like Google and Apple and Amazon and whatnot, a lot of these gains are really just thanks to the Federal Reserve deciding like, hey, we're not going to give you guys like another 100 basis point hike. So the hikes are still happening, but they're lower now. So I definitely think that that's played a larger role. And unless the Fed decides like, we're going to start ramping it up and going back to like 75 basis point hikes, I wouldn't be too worried. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for joining me on this stream. I will be back. But this is it for our little stock chat. Crypto right now is just taking a little chill break. I do believe that we are doing much better compared to obviously Bitcoin at the low 25K level. So let's hope that this can continue on for the next couple of months. And I'm really hoping for like a breakout. If not from Bitcoin, then at least from Dogecoin, possibly tomorrow. I don't know, 420. Non-financial advice. But I'll see you guys soon. As usual, please smash the like button, heart this live stream if you're on TikTok. Really appreciate it. Check out all of my other platforms. Handle is just Living with Luci on every single platform except for Instagram, which is Living with Luci 123. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you and take care. Bye. Let me log out.